attached to each other like yours. So kids, never bite off more than you can chew. After all, we are not blessed with superpowers like the divine serpents. Also, their superpowers are not limited to just eating a big-sized meal. They possess other powers like heat detection. They can change their skin now and then. They hear with their jaws and smell with their tongue. And some of them can even fly. Trivia time! Did you know that snake venom can kill as well as cure? Many snakes inject venom to paralyze or kill victims before swallowing them. But scientists have also discovered that the same poison that causes awful symptoms and even death in people who have been bitten by a venomous snake can be turned into medicines. Snakes are amazingly powerful beings, and yes, some have venom, but this is their guard against predators. They are relatively peaceful defensive creatures in the wild who like nothing more than to chill alone. Let's meet again for some more fun facts. Until next time, this is me zooming out.
Huh? Whoa! Back up, Kitty. Well, fighting a venomous snake is a bad idea as it could be deadly. Phew! Hey friends, I know just like Kitty, you too want to know the effects of snake's venom on the human body. So, let's zoom in! But what is this venom in the first place? Well, snake venom is a type of poison which is typically yellow fluid and is produced in the back of the snake's head in the salivary glands, the parts of the head where saliva is made. It is composed of proteins, enzymes, and other molecular substances. These toxic substances work to destroy cells, disrupt nerve impulses, or both. Snakes use their venom for hunting prey or for defending against predators. But the vital question is, how does the snake's venom work? Let me explain. You see, when someone mistakenly steps on a resting snake, the poor snake thinks of it as an attack and has no choice but to strike the person with tremendous speed. Once the snake bites, muscles in its head squeeze the venom glands. This pushes the liquid through its hollow fangs muscles that act as hypodermic needles and inserts the venom into the flesh of its prey. Once the venom is injected, what happens next depends on the type of snake and venom in it. Yes, my dear friends, some toxins target the nervous system, which is called neurotoxins. Neurotoxins prevent neurons in the brain from transmitting signals, leading to paralysis. While the hemotoxins harm the circulatory system by bursting the red blood cells and causing blood clots, or by critically lowering the victim's blood pressure. On the other hand, myotoxins harm the muscular system by causing tissue death in muscles and prevent muscle contraction. So, that's why it is essential to have knowledge about different species of snakes so that doctors could provide the right kind of antivenom, which is the cure for a snake bite. And you will be surprised to know that the antivenom is actually made out of the venom itself. Yes, to develop an antivenom, a host animal, usually a horse, is injected with larger amounts of venom. Eventually, the horse's immune system causes blood plasma cells to produce antibodies. These antibodies are then extracted from the host animal's body, processed and purified so that they can be given to snakebite victims. Also, remember, my friends, if someone is bitten by a snake, immediately call the doctor. And meanwhile, make sure to move the person beyond striking distance of the snake. Next, have the person lie down and keep them calm and rest. Remaining as still as possible will keep the venom from spreading. And lastly, cover the wound with a loose, clean bandage.
Trivia time!
Did you know the king cobra is the largest snake in the world with the ability to inject venom? Also, the inland taipan is considered the most venomous snake in the world. Hope you learned something new in today's episode. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Binocs, zooming out.
Never mind.
Shh, little kitty, don't move. Phew, that was one giant serpent. Hey friends, it's obvious to feel daunted by these mighty forces of nature, especially after hearing stories of them preying on massive animals. But one question that always boggles us is, can they swallow a human? Well, in today's episode, let us go deep into the stomachs of these crawling reptiles and answer an indigestible question. What if an anaconda swallows you? Zoom in! The anacondas are the largest snakes on Earth that could grow up to 30 feet long and can weigh more than 200 kilograms. We often see them feeding on giant animals like goats, deers, and
The safe zone has been redefined.
goats, deers, and even massive crocodiles. So, it always makes us wonder how easy it will be for a creature of this size to gulp down a human. Well, fortunately, it's not going to be easy at all. Yes, due to humans' massive size and especially broad shoulders, it's hard for anacondas to swallow a fully grown adult. But we still don't know about their full capabilities. So, it won't be a good idea to underestimate their super flexible jaws and super strength.
Hold on, the fight is not over.
Therefore, considering how unpredictable these creatures can get, let us see what will happen if by any chance a hungry anaconda gets hold of a human strolling in the jungle. Well, in that case, the first thing an anaconda will do is constrict them, meaning it will wrap its body around its prey to crush them so hard that their blood will stop to pump and it won't get to their brain, making them pass out quickly. Yes, this pressure is around 9,000 pounds, which is equal to getting squeezed under an elephant. So, it is nearly impossible for their prey to get through the first stage. But for the sake of this video, let us assume that some superhuman managed to survive this massive force somehow, or the snake didn't feel like crushing its prey on that day. In that case, the anaconda will begin to swallow them little by little. Yes, the snake's flexible jaws are 4 separate parts, and they are elastic, allowing them to stretch their mouth wide and sort of crawl over their prey, beginning with the head first. Fortunately, as compared to other snakes, anacondas aren't venomous, so its teeth won't paralyze the person entering its mouth. But what the prey has to deal with is yucky, slimy saliva.
Reloading.
Yes, the anaconda uses its saliva as lubrication that makes it easier for them to slide its food down its throat. Still, it won't be that easy due to the size of its prey's shoulders. So the snake has no choice but to break them down to make it more comfortable to swallow. And once the shoulder bones are shattered, the next place the prey will find itself is in the snake's esophagus. Over there, the muscles in the esophagus will push the prey down the snake's body. Later, the anaconda will use its flexible body and ability to bend its ribs to crumple the prey even further and slip the human down to its belly. Inside the stomach, as it happens with every living thing, the powerful acid and the enzymes will start to melt the prey's skin and eventually their bones. And in no time, the prey's body would be dissolved even further as it moves through the snake's small intestine due to more powerful enzymes secreting through their liver and pancreas. And apart from the prey's nails and hair, everything else will be digested by the snake before the remains will be pooped out in a couple of weeks. Phew! Trivia time! Did you know there have been no documented cases of an anaconda eating a human? On the other hand, the main danger to anacondas comes from humans, either through hunting them or encroaching on their habitat. Hope you learned something new in today's episode. Until next time, it's me, Dr. Binocs, zooming out.
The safe zone has been redefined.
Oh!